you through your practice today. We have with us Jen, who is our lovely yoga model, also happens to be a member here at the Club at Rancharrah. So thank you for your time and for being here. And today's practice, you're going to want to grab a couple of water bottles like this, or if you have any blocks at home, you can grab those as well. We're going to be working in some lunging and working toward lizards. So we're going to be opening at our hips, we're going to be opening at our heart, and it should be hopefully a fun 45-minute dedication practice. So that said, we're going to begin on our backs. So go ahead and lie down with your head at the top of your mat where your blocks are. And go ahead and relax your legs long along your mat. Yeah, you can extend your legs out wide, allow your heels to just fall apart, allow your palms to open up. This is just really a time to start to settle in. You've already taken this time, carved out your schedule, dedicated to your health and wellness, dedicated this time for your body, your peace of mind. So really just take this moment, these breaths, to settle in. Letting go of your day. Letting your heart rate slow. Allowing your body to just be heavy on earth. Allowing your mind to just be calm and peaceful. Breathing here, noticing where you might be holding tension. And see if you can relax a little deeper into the earth. And just let go. Bring some awareness into your body again. Maybe wiggling your fingers or wiggling your toes. Gently bring one knee and then the next into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Maybe rocking back and forth might feel nice. Yeah, just kind of waking up, giving yourself a little low back massage. And then as you're ready, moving your legs into a happy baby position where your knees are angled toward the earth, feet toward the sky. Yeah. Again, rocking back and forth if that feels good. Maybe you want to stretch through one leg and the other. Tucking your chin and keeping length in your spine, shoulders on your back as you wiggle and move. Keeping your right hand connected to your right foot, go ahead and release your left leg, keeping your right leg where it's at. Now, you can bring your left foot onto the earth with your knee bent high. This is half happy baby pose. See what this feels like here with your left leg, and maybe you want to extend your left leg long along the mat. Yeah. And just breathe into your right hip here. All your energy and awareness, every inhale, every exhale, moving through the right side body. Good. And then as you're ready, bringing your left leg back up, you're going to find a figure 4 position and cross your right ankle over your left knee. Yeah, good. And here you're looking for a different stretch in your outer right hip, so you can isometrically press your right knee away from the body while you actually extend your toes back on that foot toward that knee. Actually, there you go, flexing your toes. Good. And then with gentle awareness, you can pull your left leg closer to your chest. Yeah. Good. Breathing into your hips, just starting to wake up the body. Gentle movements. keeping the same visible look, you're going to actually find a twist to the left. So you may want to plant your left foot down. You may want to scoot your hips over 2 inches to the right. And then drop your right foot to the floor. Yeah, twisting over your left leg. There you go. And if you can, reach your your right foot with your left hand. Go ahead and grab onto your feet. Nice. Shoulders down on the back, collarbone wide, chin tucked. This should be a really nice, gentle stretch on the outside of your right hip. Your right hip is elevated off the roof. Your left hip is planted. Just stay breathing into that right hip. And as you're ready, go ahead and unwind. Bring your knees back into your chest while we reset before we do it all on the left side. So a little back and forth, rock a little if you want. And then as you're ready, you're going to move into that happy baby position one more time. Knees toward the armpits, feet toward the ceiling. Yeah. Gaze can be soft. Maybe your eyes have been closed this whole time. And as you're ready, keeping your left leg in connection where it's at, releasing your right leg. First with the foot on the floor, knee high. See what that feels like. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you extend the right leg long. Yeah. If you've extended your right leg, go ahead and take your right hand and press it on your right hip, just to remind yourself to keep your hips level. Breathing down into your left hip, finding an opening gently, listening to your body. As you're ready, bringing your right leg up and finding that figure 4 on this side. So you're going to connect your left ankle over your right knee. Yeah. And you're going to flex through your toes, so get it back toward your knee. There you go. And pressing your knee away from your body, your left knee away from your body, while pulling your right knee closer to your body. You should feel the stretch get a little more intense as you do this isometric. Press on the left and then pull toward you on the right. Yeah. All the while keeping those toes flexed. This protects your knees. Keeping your breath aware in your head. And again, keeping the same shape, you can gently release your right foot to the earth, and then maybe scoot your hips slightly over, right 2 inches to the left, and then drop your left foot flat onto the floor. Yeah, finding a gentle twist. Maybe your right hand connects with your left foot. Maybe your left hand also connects with the right. There you go. Your left hip is elevated. This is a very specific area in the outer hip that you're breathing into. Yeah. Just stay connected and aware right here, right now. And as you're ready, you can unwind, bring your knees back into your chest once again. Give yourself a gentle hug. Once again, a little lower back massage, rocking back and forth. Yeah, good. And then in whatever way works for you, go ahead and roll over either to your side or just coming forward if you want to rock and roll into a tabletop position. From this tabletop position, you're going to find your hands directly below your shoulders, your knees directly below your hips, and then start to breathe. As an inhale, drop your belly, look up, gaze goes up, and then exhale, look toward your belly button,
around your spine. Following your breath, inhaling, dropping your belly, looking up. And then exhaling, rounding back, gaze toward your belly button. Continue doing this at your pace with your breath, finding a movement that works for you. If you don't want to continue doing this with your breath, and it feels better for you to just hang out in one position or the other, you're welcome to do so. Again, this is your practice. My voice is your guide. But it's just an invitation. You still need to listen to your body, know your limitations, know your awareness, staying present with you. And then as you're ready, coming back to tabletop, go ahead and extend your right leg up and back behind you. And notice as you do this, we have a tendency to open our hips. And so what I want you to do is really focus on keeping your hips level, as though someone were to place a teacup on the back of your spine. Angle your toes toward the earth and really press hard with your foot as though there's a wall behind you. If you're comfortable here, you can extend your left arm forward so that your body is in one line. Breathing here, engage your core. See if you can get a little bit longer. And then exhale and release. We're going to go to the other side. Going back first to tabletop. And then starting with extending your left leg up and back behind you. Once again, notice what your hip wants to do. It wants to open and move out to the left. So angle and flex your toes toward the earth. Imagine a teacup or a platter on your belly. And then as you're ready, extend your right arm forward. There you go. Picture one line, engage your core, pull your belly in and up. And then exhale, release. Go ahead and wiggle that out again. Maybe do a couple of cat cows or some barrel rolls. Kind of release your spine, move your spine. That core engaging, we always feel it in our lower back. So maybe push back into a child's pose here. Maybe just stay with it and do what feels right for you. And then as you're ready, we're going to move our way to a downward facing dog position, tucking through the toes. Elevating your hips to the sky, finding that upside down V, and walk it out here. Bend into the left knee and then into the right knee. Allow your hips to sway back and forth. Press through your arms, find length in your arms, lengthen your back body, lengthen the back of your legs. Maybe your gaze goes toward your toes. Maybe your gaze goes towards your belly. And then as you're ready, looking forward, tiptoe your feet to the top of the mat. And find yourself in a forward fold. Go ahead and heel toe your feet so they're just under your hips. So it's kind of a wider stance. And then bend a lot through your knees. And then connecting your elbows and your hands, drape your upper body over your thighs. You should feel a complete relaxed release along your spine, a lengthening along your spine. Maybe even shaking your head yes or no. Whatever you can do to really completely release here. Take one more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. And then release your palms, rolling up gently or so slowly, coming to a standing position. Good. Step your feet back together, toes touch, heels slightly apart. Take a deep inhale, open your arms, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find some length in your spine, bend your knees as much as you need to. Exhale, forward fold. Once again, root to rise, come all the way up, arms wide, and look up. And then exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees if you need. These are half sun salutations. So moving slowly and gently, waking up your body. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, find some depth. And then root to rise again, come all looking up if it's right for your neck. And then exhale, arms wide, swan dive, all the way down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward. Last time, come all the way up. Inhale, arms wide, look up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. This time, go ahead and plant your fingers as you inhale, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, right foot back. And then left foot back to find yourself into a plank position. So in this position, you're going to want to be on the tip of your toes. You're going to want your shoulders over your wrist and your hips lower so that you're literally in one solid line like a plank. Take a deep inhale here. And then exhale, release your knees to the earth. And then lower your chin and your chest so your hips are high. Release all the way flat onto the earth. And then inhale, baby cobra. This is a subtle, gentle movement. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, baby cobra, using your lower back to elevate your heart. Exhale, chin down. 2 more times actually. Inhale, heart open, look forward, gaze forward. Exhale, release. Last time, inhale, use your back core. And then exhale, release. Tuck into your toes, push back into a child's pose. Stretch out your low leg. Feel that stretch in your hips. And then as you're ready, moving forward from tabletop into down dog. Tuck your toes, hips high, arms long. So we're starting really gently today. Gently just opening and awakening. We'll be moving a little bit more again with opening the hips. But for right now, just let you breathe into down dog. Wiggle, bend into your knees if you need. And then as you're ready, go ahead and walk your feet to the top of your mat. Find a deep inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold, release your neck. And then inhale, root to rise, come all the way up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, left foot back, right foot back. Once again, you find yourself in this plank position. So bring your hips so that they're level. Bring your shoulders so that they're over your wrist. And get up on your tippy toes and kind of feel forward on your tippy toes, actually. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, get the knees down, chest and chin down, hips high, and then release to the earth. Inhale, baby cobra. Use your lower core to lift your heart. Exhale, release, plant your hands, push back through a child's pose. And then up into a down dog position. At your pace, when you're ready, there's never any hurry. Wiggle and move through your down dog. Vinyasa is a movement with breath that normally contains a lot of sun salutations. So these first few, we're starting very slowly and gently, just to wake up the body. We'll move a little bit faster with our breath as we get going. As you're ready, move forward. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up, reverse swan dive. And then exhale, swan dive forward, hinging at your hips. Bend your knees as much as you need. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And this time you can either step your feet back, or if you like, you can hug both feet at the same time to a plank position. Whatever works for you in your practice. Take a deep inhale, plank. We're going to move through our sun salutation. You can continue with the knees, chest, chin, or if you'd like, you can go halfway down. Gaze forward into a low plank or a chaturanga position. Choice is yours. If you chose chaturanga, you can roll over and find a heart opener in an updog position. If you stayed with the original, you can find a baby cobra or a cobra. Either way, find your rhythm. Back into down dog. Maybe it's your child's pose and tabletop. Maybe you decide to go directly to down dog. It's up to you. It's your practice. And breathe. 2 breaths here. Maybe find stillness. Maybe you little. Maybe you move. And then as you're ready, looking forward, either walk or hop your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, find some length in your spine. Exhale, find some depth in your forward. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up, arms wide, look up. And then exhale, hinging at your hips, once again, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, find your feet at the back of your mat. Inhale and plank. Exhale, either knees, chest, chin, or low plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, find a back bend that works for you. Gaze is either forward or up. Then exhale, move your way, either through child's pose, tabletop, or then down dog. You might be starting to feel some heat in your body, some openings happening. It's what we want. It's why we do so many sun salutations at the beginning, because it really starts to wake up every muscle in the body. So last time, as you're ready, looking forward, either walk or hop to the front of your mat. Find length in your spine, and then exhale. Find some depth in your fold. Maybe it's the deepest you've gone all day. And then root to rise and inhale. Come all the way up. And exhale, forward fold. It's going to get more exciting. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, move your way back through your vinyasa of your choice. Lowering down at your own pace. Finding a back bend that works for you. And we meet in down dog whenever you're ready. As you're ready, inhale your left leg up and back behind you. Then bend into that knee. Open your hip. Maybe do some ankle circles. Maybe do some hip circles. Looking forward at your hands, see what you can do to drop your left shoulder more in line with your right shoulder. Just enjoy this hip opening. And then extending that leg up and back behind you, looking forward, step it between your hands. So your left foot is at the top of your mat. Your hands are at either side. Start here in kind of this runner's lunge, and notice that we want around our back, but instead look forward. Open your heart toward whatever might be in front of you here. And then as you're ready, staying up on your back toes, find yourself in a high lunge position. Bring your arms above you. Yeah, good. From this position here, work toward angling your right hip a little bit more forward, and your left hip a little bit more back. Arms high, left knee directly over left foot. Take a deep inhale here, and then exhale. Find a devotional lunge. So you're going to bend in through your back knee. You're going to open your heart. Yeah, and your hands can even be behind your head. They can be at a goalpost look. You're looking for a gentle back bend here. And then inhale, find that high lunge again. Exhale, find a devotional lunge. Inhale, high. Exhale, devotional. Bend through that back knee. Inhale, high lunge.
And then exhale, go ahead and pivot forward, to the side so you're facing to the right. Go ahead and have your heels in, your toes out. Find a star pose. Engage your core, look up. And then exhale, bend into your knees and find goddess. You can have your hands in a Egyptian goddess pose. You can have them in a goalpost position. I like to sway back and forth. Helps my hips to open up a little bit. Or you can find stillness. And then while we're here, we're actually going to find some little pulses. So what you're looking for is this action of a 1-inch movement where you're thinking up, 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 up. Keep pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up into star. Good. Now angle your toes in, heels up. Go ahead and place your hands on your hips. Look up, take a gentle back bend. And then exhale, forward fold. Long spine. This is a wide leg forward fold. If you want, you can put your blocks underneath you. This will help as a reminder to keep your spine long. If you have the flexibility and you want, you can bring your hands to the earth, or you can bring your hands to the outside of your heels and then pull your energy down. You're searching for the crown of your head, reaching toward the floor. Breathe here for just 2 more breaths. Notice the weight wants to move back to your heels. See what you can do to bring your weight more forward onto your toes. And as you're ready, inhale up into a half forward fold. Hands planted in front of you. And then exhale, bring your toes to the back of your mat. And then first, we're going to do this on the other side. So go ahead and find yourself in that kind of runner's lunge where you want your heart to be gazing forward, your gaze to be forward, and you're on your tippy top of your fingers here. Your back toes are elevated. Excuse me, if you're using your back toes, your heel is elevated, and your back leg is strong. Take a deep inhale here. Take 1 more exhale. And then on your next inhale, rise up and find a high lunge. So this is the first time we're doing a high lunge on this side. So you may need to step your right foot a little bit over to the right, see what works for you. To level your hips, you may want to put your hands on your hips, bring your left hip more forward, right hip more back. Once you feel in line, arms go back up. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, find a devotional lunge. So you're bending your back leg, looking up, and then inhale high. Exhale, devotional. Inhale high. Exhale, devotional. Inhale high. Last time, find a devotional lunge. And then inhale up. Go ahead and pivot forward again. And go ahead and find your toes out, heels in, and find, first star pose. And then dropping your hips, bending your knees, find goddess. So in this goddess position, again, you can have an Egyptian goddess with your hands connected. This is kind of a nice heart opener. It's great for under the arm stretch. Or you can have your arms open like a goalpost. Just be conscious of where you have your arms. Last time we posed, this time we're going to try to find some stillness. For me, it's difficult because I'm a bouncer. Habitually, I like to move. So I invite you to just see what it feels like to move through the shaking in your body, move through the impulse of wanting to bounce, and stay still for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up to star. And then rotate forward and clench your hands. Step your left foot back. And move through your vinyasa of choice. Some people may choose to skip the vinyasa, and that's okay. You can always take a child's pose. I practice a lot, so I'll always be most likely choosing the vinyasa. But a child's pose is perfect in between all of this. Once you find yourself in down dog, go ahead and wiggle if you want, bending into your knees, moving if you'd like. Good. Then as you're ready, inhale your left leg up and back behind you. Go ahead and bend through that hip. And then inhale, lengthen, swing that foot through, planting it in between your feet, your hands. What are those things called? Inhale, come up into a high lunge. There you go. Good. Come back to that place that you found before, that original depth. There you go. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, devotional lunge. Bend into your back knee, open your heart to the sky. Inhale high. And then exhale, star. Toes out. Grab, heels in. One more time, find goddess pose. If it helps, you can have hands at heart center. If you don't want your arms above you. They say this increases our heart rate, which is great for cardio. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, star. And then rotate toward the right and find your lunge. Good. Inhale, high up into your lunge. Exhale, find that devotional lunge. Inhale, one more time up. This time, exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back, and move heel and outside. Again, child's pose is always welcome. Knees, chest, chin, moving back. Whatever works for you and how you want to get to down dog. Once you're in down dog, wiggle and move in the way that works. Reconnect and find your center. As yogis, we call down dog resting pose. I remember when I first started practicing, I thought my teacher was crazy for saying that. But after all the moving that we do, we realize down dog does become a happy place. It becomes a space where you get comfortable and can stay comfortable. So as you're ready, inhale your right leg this time up and back. Bend through your knee, open your hip. Wiggle and move as much as you want here to just get that hip opening. And then exhale, so your right foot planted in front of you. And then go ahead and sidestep off to the right, bringing your palms to the left. So you may want your blocks here, so you can actually get some height in your heart and in your chest. In this position, this is the beginning of the lizard here, so it can be a pretty extreme stretch in the right inner hip and outer hip. So what we're looking for is heart open. You're up on your back toes. Your right knee is over your right ankle. If you don't need the blocks or you feel like you have the flexibility, you can come down onto your hands, staying forward with your heart. Or if you have more flexibility, you can come down onto your forearms, hugging your right knee close to your shoulder, gaze forward. Ideally, your heart is still open here. Take one more deep inhale in this lizard. And then exhale, releasing out of it. Wiggle your right foot to the middle of the mat, step your right foot back, and move through a vinyasa, or not. You can always go to child's pose after that. Whatever you like. We meet in down dog only when you're ready. Never a hurry. Honor your body and your breath. And then as you're ready,
planting through your right foot, rising through your left foot, bending through that knee, opening that hip. And then swinging that left leg through, planting your foot between your hands, and then go ahead and wiggle it over to the left, and have your hands in that lizard position again. So both hands are to the right of your left foot. So feel what it feels like on this side. We all are a little bit different in how our bodies feel from the left to the right side. So maybe this is your more flexible side, maybe this is your not so flexible side. Try the different variations if you feel comfortable doing it. Maybe coming down to your forearms. Wherever you're at, have your heart forward, have your gaze forward, and keep energy through your back leg. Good. And then as you're ready, coming back up, heel toward left foot toward the middle, plant your hands, and move through your vinyasa. Again, we always have the choice for child's pose or any other movement before we meet again in down dog. No pressure, no hurry. Yoga can be demanding with this mind-body awareness, so move at the pace you need. Then as you're ready, inhale your right foot back up. Swing it through, plant the foot. Heel toe it over to the right, and find that lizard once again. So this is our second time here in this lizard position. So maybe you realize if you have a water bottle or blocks, maybe you realize you can have it on a lower level on the side, like so. Or maybe you're going to try, if you haven't before, with your hands down or your forearm down. As we repeat movements, our body does open. So it's important to listen and not push, because these are extreme hip openers, depending on where you take it. Take one more inhale where you're at. And then exhale, release. We're doing it twice on each side before we take it further. So move through your vinyasa, or go straight to down dog, or enjoy child's pose. Choice is yours, as always. Following your breath and your body, honoring your strength and flexibility, finding the balance of the two. Inhale, left leg up and back, swing it through, plant the foot, and then wiggle it over to the left, finding lizard. So you know where you were on the other side, or excuse me, on the first time, as well as the other side. See if it feels better, go a little deeper. Just see what it feels like as you extend through your right leg, opening through your left hip. Breathing in a position that you found to be comfortable for your body. And then as you're ready, releasing back up, heel turning the left foot to the middle, swinging it back, moving through your vinyasa. And we need it down dog as you're ready. So this time, as we go through these lizards, you're going to have the option. Actually, in fact, Jen, if you want to come down to your knees, if everybody wants to come down to their knees for just a second, you're going to have the option in these positions as you bring your foot forward and wiggle it over. You're going to have the option to stay where you've been working and opening that hip. Or if you feel like your hips are flexible, you can start to bring, actually go like this, you can start to bring your shoulder underneath that respective knee. And if that works for you, you can then start to walk your fingertips out and maybe elevate your fingertips into a flying lizard. So you're up on your back toes, you're pressing through your front foot, and you can also find a bind, wrapping your fingers behind your back. If you're a seasoned practitioner and you want an arm balance out of this, you can do a flying lizard by coming forward, angling your left elbow to connect to the left hip, and elevating both feet. So, flying lizard can be either on your feet or on your hands. Totally up to you. I'm going to walk you through it. I just kind of wanted you to have a feeling of where we're going. So, yeah. Wow. And again, there's always an option to just stay with lizard, heart forward, working the hip opening. But options are key in yoga. So we need a down dog. Inhale, right leg up and down. Swing it through, plant that foot. Wiggle that foot to the right. And find first your lizard pose. So this is your third time here. Maybe you want to go deeper and go to the elbows like we talked about. Or maybe, if it's there for you, you drape your right leg over your right shoulder and plant your hands on either side. Your right hand is outside, your shoulder is under your right knee. If that works, you can open your arms and fly. If that works, you can find a bind behind you, grabbing your left wrist with your right hand. If that works for you, and you like the idea of a flying lizard on your hands, you keep your right leg draped over, planting your hands so that they're directly under your shoulders, and then lifting your right foot, finding chaturanga arms, you extend through your back left leg. Your left leg can be bent, or it can be straight. Extending energy and holding this chaturanga position is why we do so many sun salutations, so that we can do chaturangas and have arm balances. Isn't that fun? So, wherever you are at, release back in a down dog, or if you prefer, let's take a child's. Stretch through your spine, hips to your heels. Let that go. Hip opening can bring up a lot of emotions. Hip opening can be extremely challenging. We tend to sit all day, not really give our hips the love that they need. So allow this trance pose to help you release wherever you just went and let go completely. And as you're ready, coming back up into down dog, we have a whole nother side to do. So as you're ready, inhale, left leg up and back. Swing it through, plant that foot. Find that wiggle over to the left. Find your lizard with your heart forward. And see about going deeper, only if that's what's calling you. Again, if you're going to try to fly, you're going to drape your left leg over your left shoulder, walk your fingertips out, and see what it feels like to elevate them. If you're there, you can find a bind. Your gaze should be forward, although I tend to look at my pedicure most of the time. And if you want to try the arm balance, find your hands as though a chaturanga position, bringing your left leg in, right leg up, and again you can bend into that knee or have it straight. And release. Go ahead and push back, find a child's. No more of that. We experienced lizard today. Release your heart to the ears. Enjoy a nice stretch in the back of the body. Your hips should feel
feel a little heavier toward your heels. As you're ready, go ahead and make your way, however you like, onto your back once again. Hallelujah, right? Bring your knees into your chest one at a time, right the same, whatever works for you. Yeah. Give yourself that nice lower back massage. You might feel a little more open now than you were before. Like we started, go ahead and find a happy baby pose when you're ready. Yeah. Pull your feet closer to the earth, your knees closer to the earth. Yeah. Maybe you extend through one leg or the other. Maybe you find stillness. Everybody's different. Everybody wants something different, especially when they're winding down. Take your right leg and cross it over your left leg. So we're going to find a supta, this time all the way around, so your knees are actually connecting, but not your ankles actually. So this is supta gomukhasana, so your feet, your ankles are going to be out here, where your knees are crossing in front of your center. I'll show you without going all the way down because I have a speaker in my back. So it's a position like this. So this is called gomukhasana. This should actually feel really nice on your right outer hip. And as you pull your feet closer to you, go ahead and extend and flex through your toes. Yeah. Flexing through your toes prevents any injuries happening to your knees. So it's always important to know how to keep those toes flexed. As you pull your knees closer to your chest and your feet closer to your chest, you're going to find the hip stretch that maybe you've been craving after all those lizards. Yeah. And then, as you're ready, you're going to find a twist to the left. I'm releasing this because I can't really follow that direction. So you can keep that cross and twist to the left this way. There you go. You might want to move the cross in the way. Yeah. This is a supine twist, so we really work on keeping our shoulders on the back. Yeah, there you go. Keeping our neck long, tucking our chin, and just falling to the earth. This should feel super comfortable and relaxing. Yeah, should feel like a great release after all that work. Next inhale, bring your knees back up into your chest. Give yourself another nice hug. And then finding happy baby once again. You may notice your knees are closer to the earth. You may notice your hips are a little more open and your back enjoys this massage. Cross the left knee over the right knee. Yeah. This is supta gomukhasana. Connecting with your feet on the outer edges. Bringing your knees closer to your chest. Your knees may be in one line, they may not. Either way, this stretch on your left hip now should feel really delightful. Cross or not. Some people don't like to twist with their legs crossed. Bring your left shoulder down on the back, connecting to the earth. Slightly tuck your chin so you're elongated to the back of your neck. And just breathe into this gentle twist. And releasing that once again, hug your knees into your chest. Do any movement that you'd like before we move into our final pose, Savasana. And when you're ready, when you're there, you're going to extend your legs long and wide down again, the same way that we began this practice. Yeah. Palms high, eyes closed. And take this time at the end to absorb all the work we did, so our body makes an imprint and remembers how open we found, remembers our balance of strength and grace and flexibility. And take this time to honor our body wherever it is at, without judgment. Just honor and love. And let it all go, because there's no more work to be done right here, right now. So just breathe. Allow your body to stay heavy. Allow your breath to be calm. Allow your mind to be soft. Into your fingers, into your toes. Maybe wiggle a little bit, maybe stretch your arms above your head, like you're waking up first thing in the morning. Get a nice long body stretching. Maybe go left side, right side. And then your knees come back into your chest. Go ahead, as you're ready, roll yourself over onto the right side. Using the strength of your hands, you can push yourself up into a comfortable seat. If you have a pillow or a block next to you, you might want to elevate your hips. For me, I like it because it reduces tension in the lower back. On your next inhale, bring your hands to heart center. Namaskar. Position of prayer and gratitude. With your eyes closed and a slight tuck to your chin. Thank you for taking this time for your practice, for your body, for your health and your wellness. I appreciate you being here and look forward to practicing in person with all of you. Wishing you all a glorious day. Namaste.